Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach. Today's video is about my top 10 style rules that nobody else is talking about. I hope these rules help you rethink the way you approach your own style. That it's not about everybody should have a classic white shirt or something like that. No, you don't have to do that. If you follow these rules, you'll develop your personal style so much more and you'll be confident in it too. I've been applying these rules to myself over the last number of years and to my clients, and I've seen so much transformation in them based off of these rules. So before we get into these top 10 style rules, can I please ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, and if you'd like to support the channel even more, you can do so by hitting the super thanks button, and I would be super grateful. So let's get going with the first style rule. Number one piece of clothing does not make an outfit. Too many people are getting hung up on individual pieces of clothing that work or don't work for their body shape. So let me give you an example. If you're an inverted triangle, you'll probably stay away from things with high necks on them, broad shoulders, all of that kind of thing that will emphasize the upper half of the body. Now, you could actually be doing yourself a disservice because this could actually work really well for you if you consider the outfit and not just the item of clothing. If you understand proportions, if you understand your body shape, you can make anything work for your body shape. You just have to know how to create that balance. As an inverted triangle myself, I often wear things with high necks or broad shoulders. The thing is, I know how to balance it out with my footwear or wearing a A-line skirt, for example, or wide leg trousers. One item of clothing does not make an outfit. Don't get hung up on following those guidelines of body shape too closely. If you understand an entire outfit, balance, proportions, you can choose pretty much anything. Number two, gain the knowledge to put a great outfit together, but also at the same time, build on your confidence so that you do not have to rely on the clothes to do the work. I know how to put a great outfit together. Do I do it every day? No, I don't. And I'm okay with that because I'm working on building my confidence at the same time and not only relying on the clothes to do the work for me. Yes, it's important to know how to put a great outfit together when you want to, when you need to, but you don't have to do it all the time. I don't think anybody dresses like that all the time, but you've got to have the confidence to back it up. If you don't have that confidence, the clothes mean nothing. Number three, style your body and style your mind. This is kind of connected to my last point. If you are only focusing on working on your style in terms of clothing, that's only part of the puzzle. I've seen this time and time and time again when I put great outfits together for a person and they look the part, but there's deeper things going on. There's conversations that have to happen around belief systems about things like, oh, I can't wear that because I'm this. I can't wear that because somebody said that. I'm afraid of wearing this because they might say something. This is nothing to do really with the clothes. This is to do with the mindset. And this is why I bring in my training in coaching and neuro-linguistic programming alongside the physical aspects of styling. Clothes on their own are not enough. You've got to style the body, but also style the mind. Number four, walk away empty-handed. So many people I work with or who I talk to, they go shopping and they have to come home with something because they've gone shopping. They've gone on a shopping trip and coming away empty-handed is seen as a failure. This is not a failure. This is a successful shopping trip. When you walk away and go home with empty bags, empty hands, that's good because it means you haven't compromised. You're not coming home with something that's just average, that just is okay, that's going to sit in the wardrobe with the label still on it going unworn. We do not want those items in the closet. So coming away empty-handed is a successful shopping trip. Number five, shop with no money. Staying with the topic of shopping, give yourself the opportunity to go to the shops, leave the cash at home, leave the credit card at home, and just have fun exploring. When you don't have the money with you to buy something, it removes the pressure to get it right. And you can allow yourself to explore things that maybe you would not otherwise look at because you're just having fun with this idea of playing dress up, knowing you're not going to buy anything and just removing that pressure to actually come home with something. There's no need for that. Give yourself the opportunity to explore what's out there, knowing you're not going to buy anything, and you'll be surprised at just how fun it is and how much you can learn from doing that. Number 6, block out the noise. We are inundated with messages from the media about what we should be wearing, what we shouldn't be wearing, what's in fashion, what we wouldn't be seen dead in that was relevant last year but is not now, what the influencers are wearing. All of this nonsense or noise, whatever you want to call it. With all this information coming at us, we might get confused and it becomes difficult to actually focus in on what we actually like rather than people telling us what we should be liking and what we should not be liking. We need to remove the noise. So shut down social media, block it out, or whether it's just specific pages. Give yourself a break from all the noise that's coming at you about what you should and shouldn't be wearing, and tune into what you actually like and dislike for yourself. Number 7, know first who you are, then adorn yourself accordingly. Epictetus. This is one of my favorite quotes. It makes sense. Going back to that last point about, having all this noise coming at us and getting confused about what our actual preferences are when it comes to our personal style. Slow it down and get back in tune with who you are today and who you want to be going forward. Once you figure that out, then you can adorn yourself with what feels right. We don't want to be clones of everybody else. Why would we want to do that? Anybody can buy their way into fashion. You can go out there tomorrow and buy clothes and you'll be in fashion. But who wants that? Who wants to look like copies of everybody else? Not me. So get to know you again. Find out who you are, who you want to be going forward. It's an opportunity to reinvent yourself if you wish. And then adorn yourself accordingly. Number 8, another quote. Buy less, choose well, make it last. This is by Vivienne Westwood. Another one of my favorite quotes, and perhaps this is one you've heard already, but this is a philosophy I live by. Since studying style and getting into this industry and my business, my shopping habits have completely changed. I buy a whole lot less. I still spend the same amount of money, but I'm buying better quality items and I am looking after them so that they will last me longer. I know that they work for my body shape. I know that they work for my colouring. I know that they work for my style personality. They tick all the boxes. But you know what? That takes time to find those items in the first place. So therefore, I am buying less, I am choosing well, and then I make it last. We're living in a world where the earth really can't tolerate the amount of consuming that we do as human beings. So I think being more careful and considerate with our purchases is the only way forward. Number 9, give yourself time. How often have you left it to the last minute to buy something for a special occasion? You leave yourself under pressure and then you have to buy something that may not be right. Maybe it ticks one of the boxes, 2 of the boxes, but it certainly doesn't tick all of the boxes. But hey, you've got to get something, so you buy it and you are kind of not that happy with it, but it'll have to do, right? Don't leave it till the last minute, especially if you have a special occasion coming up, to buy something. Give yourself at least 3 opportunities to go to the shops with a few weeks in between those shopping trips so that there's a rotation in the clothes, and make sure that you're not putting yourself under pressure. Give yourself the opportunity and the time to visit the shops before you have to buy something. And finally, number 10, shop frequently. Now, before you start saying, well, Sarah, that goes against everything else you've said. Shop frequently, don't buy frequently. Maybe I should change it to browse frequently. As you develop your style and you become more discerning in your choices, you're going to walk away from the shops empty-handed more often because you are being particular about your style. Nothing wrong with that. But what that does mean is you've got to keep an eye on what's in rotation in the shops so that when the perfect item does come along, you are ready to get it. Same with scrolling online. Be a frequent scroller, be an infrequent buyer. So keep an eye on what's out there. At the same time, you can train your eye to see your colours, to see what suits your body shape, your style, personality. You can train your eye, use it as a training exercise. Don't buy frequently. Only buy when it's absolutely perfect for you and it makes you happy. that's when you buy. So go to the shops frequently, don't buy frequently. So those are my top 10 style rules that nobody else is talking about. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next week. Take care.